Today, I am finally ranking all of the anime that I have watched so far in the spring 2026 anime season. All right, I've watched a bunch of episodes of a bunch of different shows. Some shows I only watched one episode of because I wanted to prove that I have watched one episode of a bunch of shows. So I did this one video where I watched the first episodes and then I talked about them. If you're interested in checking out my reactions to those 29 different episodes, then please do. Click the link in the description or click the link that's right up here. I'll link the video. You can check out a small segment that is my reaction to those different shows. But this is a tier list. We are ranking the episodes. If you enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. All right, not all of these shows have been continued. I'll tell you the ones that have been continued. Actually, it'll be pretty clear here because I dropped the ones that I didn't continue. There's a bunch that I've continued only on Patreon, and there's a bunch that I'm still watching here on YouTube. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's jump into it though. Now, first up, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. This is one that I have dropped from YouTube, but I'm still continuing over on Patreon. Now, this is one of those diabetes shows. It's all sweet, it's all cute, though I will admit, they getting kind of horny a little bit. Bro really wants to I think it's very clear. And she's not completely opposed to it. I think there's gonna be some hunching going on this season, but so far, I think it's been fine. I think it's been a fine episode so far. I don't think anything crazy has happened. Yeah, they're sex baiting. They kind of are. They're baiting sex a little bit. I'm enjoying it, right? It's not to the point where I would drop it, but it wasn't performing well on YouTube, so I dropped it from YouTube. I am continuing it on Patreon. C tier, I think it's fine so far. Next up, Classroom of the Elite, which I think has been great. Now, I want to put it in peak, but some other anime have been over Classroom of the Elite. Classroom of the Elite has had some really, really good episodes. In fact, I would even argue that up to where we are currently in this season, it's maybe like borderline between good and great. I think that with this island arc coming up, it's jumping up to peak. I think it's gonna get crazy. We're building up towards it though. We haven't started that island arc. So everything up to now has been interesting. We had that exam sort of arc where Ayana Koji was being targeted by these first years, trying to get him expelled. They failed. He's still here. And I'm very interested in seeing how this progresses. We meet a bunch of these first years and we see some plans going forward. How's it gonna go? I don't know, but I am really excited. It is a great series. I'm listening to the light novel for it, almost done with volume 2 of year 1, and I'm really just enjoying it. Great. Next up, Mistress Kanan. Now, Mistress Kanan is one that I dropped, okay? If I was gonna slot it into one of these tiers, I would probably put it in the C tier. I think it was fine. It was a fine first episode, but I'm not watching a billion shows this season. And so Mistress Kanan did not make the cut for me, personally. First episode, I think, was fine. I think there were some cute moments, some funny moments. It's also kind of sex baiting a little bit, but I did enjoy it. It's just, yeah, I didn't enjoy it over the 20 shows that I am watching this anime season, because that's right, I'm still watching 20, even though I said that I was only gonna watch 15. Petals of Reincarnation. Now, Petals of Reincarnation, I would not even put in the C tier. If there was a trash tier, I think, which, you know, it's the reason why I would have dropped this. I didn't think the first episode was very good at all. I mean, there's a little bit of interesting shit, but brother, we got Fate. You know what I mean? Do we need Petals of Reincarnation? I don't know. I didn't think the first episode was all that great. Direction-wise, I don't think the story was compelling enough, and so that's why I ended up dropping that one as well. It was kind of mid. Next up, ReZero, peak, obviously. Come on, what are we doing? It started off with a bang. I'm really fucking with it, man. Especially this third episode. The 2 episodes prior were like, I think maybe it could have been like good and it was working its way up. But the newest episode, peak. I thought it was fucking crazy. And I'm so excited to see where it's gonna go because it's gonna get even better as it continues. He barely fucking got into the tower. Barely. We just now met the Tower Keeper, the Sage. There's a lot of interesting shit, and I'm so excited for it. ReZero is fire. I don't think it's ever not going to be peak. It is one of the best isekai ever for a reason. That's our first into the peak category. Farming Life in Another World. I think this one's also fine so far. They spent a lot of time not really doing much. They're like, hey, we got some new people coming here and we built some houses. Oh wait, they don't fit in the houses. And kind of like just getting to understand the cultures of these new, the Minotaurs and the Centaurs. And so it's like, okay, cool. And some jokes here and there, some cute moments and stuff. But overall, nothing's really happening in this show. And so C tier. Otagal. Otagal, I think, is good so far. I am enjoying it. I like it. It fits well in this category here as a good show. I like the two gyarus. They're very different types of gyaru, right? There's one that's like very like standard gyaru, and then there's one that is like the cool, cold girl that's like admired by the class and stuff. And they both are just crushing on our boy, which is kind of cute. I like that. I've been enjoying it. I don't know if I would say it's the best romance so far of the season, but it's definitely one of the romances so far, and I think it's good. I'm enjoying it. Next up, the new season of Tensura. The new season of Tensura, I'm gonna put it in the B category. I think it's good, but it's a lot of building towards more stuff. The more stuff is gonna be good when we get there. It's just not there yet. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of meetings, people talking about their plans and people adapting to what's going on, changing their plans, but it hasn't been anything. The only thing that's like really been occurring is stuff dealing with the dungeon. And I'm not just waiting for like a fighting arc. I do enjoy these things, but it is like a confrontation between Maribel and Rimuru. That's what I want. And I think we're gonna get something close to that, or I think we're gonna kind of get close to it in the next one. It'll be a lot more interesting with this next one, that small council and stuff. But at the moment, yeah, I think it's good, just barely though, honestly. Next up, Needy Girl Overdose is another show that I dropped. I just really wasn't fucking with it. I only watched the first episode once again, and so I dropped it. I didn't think it was my type of anime. It could be up your alley. It could be just perfect for you. It could be the best anime of the season to you, but to me, this isn't really my type of anime. It's based on a visual novel, which I'm not entirely opposed to. Love Steins Gate. I really enjoyed Genosha. I'm not opposed to visual novels, but for me, it's just not one that I was interested in. I wasn't really fucking with it. Everyone dropped Needy due to backlash. The creator got kicked out? Creator didn't get any money? Oh, damn. Oh, I'm glad that I dropped it then. All right, next up, Ramparts of Ice. Ramparts of Ice, I think, is also a B tier. It so far hasn't really pushed into a romance. It's got the makings of a romance, but right now it's very drama heavy, right? We're dealing with Koyun's kind of PTSD a little bit, dealing with these other students. We're dealing with Minato and how he's like trying to be friends with people that have no friends, but this whole pity thing is kind of fucked up. Miki's change as a student from middle school to high school. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think we really know much about Toya. I think it might be Toya. Anyways, we don't know a lot about him. We know he's good vibe though. I really fuck with him. I think he's very like a disarming, relaxed vibe, which I really enjoy. And we're just gonna kind of see their like trauma sort of like play out, and as they overcome it and become friends and all this stuff. And I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good show so far. Next up, we got more Peak. Witch Hat Atelier is amazing so far. I am absolutely loving this show. It is right up there with some of the best new anime of this season. I love the way that the animation looks. I love the voice acting. I love the music. I love all the things about it. I think it's really cool, especially that new episode. Bro, that new episode was crazy. I'm so excited to see more with this show. It is definitely going to be one of the best new anime of the season, and I think it'll stay S tier the entire way through. I'll do another tier list at the end of the season with my final thoughts on these shows. Just the ones that I end up watching. But yeah, Witch Hat Atelier, man, it is fucking phenomenal for a brand new show. And this is something that is not unknown to us. We knew this was gonna happen. We knew that Witch Hat Atelier was going to be a phenomenal show because everyone gassed it. Even Bug Films, the studio making it, was like, yo, we gotta delay it because we want it to be amazing. And right out the gate, it is pretty amazing. I am enjoying it so much. It definitely feels like it got that free run treatment, that season 1 free run treatment. Phenomenal show. Highly, highly recommend to everyone if you're looking for a new show to watch this anime season. Next up is Demons of the Shadow Realm, which is also in the A tier. It's great. I think that the story will improve further going forward. The newest episode was awesome. The first episode and the newest episode, I think, were my 2 favorites so far. The problem is those 2 episodes in between were kind of like, you know, for me personally, like the first episode and this newest episode, probably some S tier episodes. In between, they were like good, maybe even fine episodes. So it was a lot of setup, and things are getting crazy now. He wants to see Asa, which I'm so excited to see, but it's definitely had a great start. It is a top 3, maybe top 4, easily top 5, probably top 3 though, new anime for this anime season. For me, personally, I am loving it. Next up, Klutzy, Class Monitor, and the girl with the short skirt. I think it's cute. I think it's good. I'm enjoying it. I like these first 3 episodes that I've seen. Really enjoyable. I think this one's definitely more in the comedy realm, though it certainly has romance, and the romance will develop between our Class Monitor, or wait, the Hall Monitor, what is it? Whatever, and the girl with the short skirt. We're gonna see them continue to develop their romance, but there's also like a lot of other weird characters throughout, which I think it just makes it more enjoyable and more entertaining. Next up, Kill Blue, which I did end up stopping. I dropped it. I only watched the first episode. I don't think it was a bad first episode. In fact, I think that I think this is another one just like the Mistress Kanon, where if there wasn't so many shows that I enjoyed over it, I might continue it. The opening for it, I don't remember, but I probably thought it was good. I think we posted it. I really enjoyed it. I'll be doing an opening tier list as well. You can look forward to that on the channel. Yeah, I dropped it, but I don't think it's bad. I think it probably also fits in this C tier, just off of episode 1. I'm talking episode 1, right? I don't think it was a bad first episode. Next up, Rooster Fighter. I dropped because Viz Media hates reactions, okay? I want you all to know that. They do not like reactions. They do not support reactions. They think if you run a reaction channel, you shouldn't anymore, and they want to destroy it, okay? That is what they have expressed by proxy through their copyright hunter. So we dropped that. We dropped Rooster Fighter. I'm not doing Viz Media stuff. This season is the other Viz Media stuff like Mao, I didn't watch because it's Viz Media. I'm just not trying to deal with that bullshit. So yeah, Rooster Fighter. My opinions on the first episode is that I don't fuck with Viz Media. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in class. Honestly, kind of great. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really cute. I'm torn. I think it's kind of in between these 2 tiers. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in great. I'm gonna put it in great. It is the best romance right now that we're dealing with. I really, really enjoy it. I think that the chemistry between the 2 is very cute. There's also EGT, or is it EGT? Or is that might be this one. It's kind of weird that what's going on in Made Friends with the Second Prettiest Girl in Class and Otagal is a little bit of similarity. I think they focus a little harder on the otaku element within Otagal. Obviously, gals can't be kind to otaku, but there is an otaku element in this one as well. Anyways, I'm just really enjoying it. They are trying to do a sort of pseudo love triangle, but I'm enjoying it as it progresses, and I can't wait for them to keep on developing their little romance and stuff. I think it's cute. They're definitely liking each other. That's very certain. But of course, you know, the otaku is like uncertain of whether he can be liked like by this such a pretty girl and stuff. You know how it goes. Anyways, tbate. I only watched the first episode of the new season. It bombed on YouTube. And honestly, I'll be real with you, I don't really have a desire to watch more of it. I don't, man. It is not a good adaptation. We all know, we've talked about it so many times. There's no need to even like waste breath on it. It's a terrible adaptation. The first episode I heard was literally filler, which is like, what the fuck? Fuck it. Yeah, not good. Next up, Agent of Spring. Agent of Spring is a show that would be one I'm watching if I dropped something else. For example, if my community was like, we don't like, oh, it's Agents of the Fourth Season, my bad. It's just, she's the spring one, and so that's why I thought spring, my bad. Like if my community said, oh, we don't like Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, then I would probably drop it and replace it with Agent of the Four Seasons. Agent of the Four Seasons, I think, is my number one to replace an anime with. I thought the first episode was good. it definitely gave me a Violet Evergarden vibe. And honestly, the first episode I think was a B tier. But yeah, it didn't make the cut because there's other shows that my community is more interested in. And I'm not watching a billion shows. I'm already watching 20, which is 5 more than I said I would this season. Because I can never escape watching all these fucking shows. It's impossible. I always have to watch 20 shows. But yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. And honestly, if you're looking for a show that's gonna be drama-filled, sad episodes and stuff, check it out. I think it'll be definitely up your alley. If you liked Violet Evergarden, it'll probably produce similar feelings. Maybe not to the same level of Violet Evergarden, but possibly because it is written by the same writer. Next up, The Warrior Princess and Barbaric King. Yeah, that's also C tier. It's not really standing out to me much, especially this most recent episode. Episode 3 was kind of mid. I hear it gets better, and I'm looking forward to it getting better. My views are also looking forward to it getting better. Let's hope it happens. If it doesn't get better by like episode 6, I might drop it. But I'll give it time. I'll give it up till episode 6 before I decide to drop it. It is a little bit disappointing though. First episode, was definitely enjoyable enough. And of course, the first episode, if you look at my views on YouTube, it's kind of insane. You're gonna see it's high views. If I show you the analytics, my high views is not real. It barely averaged 30% view duration for the entire episode. I think it's under 30. It's like 28%. And it spikes at the penis. That end scene in episode 1, that's what everybody clicked on my reaction for, just to see the penis. It's kind of crazy. Down bad anime fans. They just wanted to see me react to the penis. Akane Banashi has been great. I am loving it. I'm loving Akane Banashi, even if it is something so different from what I'm used to. Like, I'm not used to Rakugo. I don't really understand it. I'm starting to understand it. In fact, I might not have even been aware of it really until this anime. Now I'm kind of understanding, getting to know what's going on here with Akane Banashi, getting to know what's going on with Rakugo. It's interesting. It's like an old traditional storytelling. And there are there's real steps to it. There's real procedures to it. There's real stories that are told over time, which is really interesting. And there's typically like a moral of the story, which I think is also cool. I'm enjoying it. I like it. And so I think it's great. I think it's great. I don't think it reaches those S tier heights, but I do find it interesting. So for me, A tier. Next up, Marriage Toxin. Marriage Toxin, I'll also throw in the A tier, I think. I am definitely enjoying it. I think it's been pretty damn good. We're meeting all these different girls that could potentially be marriage partners for our male lead. And he's so awkward, but he's got his person helping him. And I still feel like she might be a she, even though they're saying she's a he. I don't know. We don't really know. We'll see as we keep on watching. Maybe we will find out that this character is not gonna be, you know what I mean? But he has to find marriage and love and have a descendant and all that stuff. It has to happen, right? Because the whole point is that he's going to take on that role so his sister doesn't have to, because his sister's gay and he wants his sister to be happy, and she's happy by being with the girl that she likes. She wouldn't be happy if she takes over the family. So if Geto ends up with Kinosaki, then he's gay. He can't take over the family. The sister's gonna have to. It destroys the happiness. You know what I'm saying? So either Kinosaki's got to actually be a girl, or you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Adoption route? No, I think it has to be bloodline. There's the whole bloodline part of things. They can't do the adoption, right? So he got to find a girlfriend, and that's what Kinosaki's helping him do. So yeah, interesting. And I think the animation for it is actually really good. And the story is funny, goofy, and there's romance, and I love romance. So it could end up being the best romance of the season. We'll just see how it ends up by the end. Next up is the best anime of this anime season so far. Through today, which is Sunday, that episode 4 aired. This is April 26th, okay? If April 27th comes and Witch Hat Atelier has an amazing episode and it becomes the best, I'm not taking that into account. I'm recording this on April 26th, okay? If ReZero has a phenomenal episode, Damon's Classroom of the Elite, or whatever has a great episode, that's not taken into account. Today is April 26th, and I've watched all the anime that I needed to watch for today, okay? Fucking peak. Absolutely phenomenal. First episode peak, second episode peak, third episode peak, fourth episode peak. Every episode has been peak. There has not been a moment that I would call dull in this series. I love Aoteru. So interesting. Sune-chan-san, Ryuman, everyone we're meeting. I fucking hate Fatso Taira, and that's good. You want a fucking bad guy that you hate. I'm really enjoying this series. Absolutely phenomenal. Highly, highly, highly recommend to you all. Highly recommend. It is the best anime currently airing, in my opinion. Next up, probably in my opinion, the biggest disappointment of the season so far. And that's because through 4 episodes, damn it, nothing has happened. In episode 1, we got a little bit of stuff with Shanks and Blackbeard. In the newest episode, we got a little bit of stuff, revealing who the otaku giant is. But I'll be real with you, this shit is a C right now. It is a C right now. I'm not thinking much of this season at the moment. I know it's One Piece. I have it as a 10 out of 10 on my anime list for a reason. I love One Piece. And if you're gonna get mad at me because I thought these 4 episodes adapting a chapter a piece is mid, you're a fucking glazer. Be real, all right? You're what's wrong with everything. If you think it's good or a B, sure, fine. There's no way you think this season's been great so far. In these 4 episodes of One Piece, it has not been great. It has not been peak. And in my opinion, I think it's been fine. It's been okay. I know it'll get better and I'm excited to see it get better, but for right now, damn, dude, I'm just so disappointed. I'm so disappointed we waited 3 months for it to come back and still adapt at the slowest pace. Episode 2 was easily F tier. Episode 3, 1157, 1158. 1158 was, yeah, it's fine. This newest episode I actually liked. I thought it was pretty hype. But yeah, for me, I think the show overall right now is sitting at a fat C. Next up, more peak, Dorohedoro. Dorohedoro season 2 has been fucking phenomenal, dude. By the way, if you watched the first season, go back and rewatch it and then start the new season because damn it, it deserves your attention. It is a phenomenal series. I love Dorohedoro. It is fucking great. Highly, highly recommend you watch the show. There's a lot of gore and it's pretty gruesome, but there's a lot of interesting mystery. I'm intrigued constantly. And the world is so unique and the art style is so unique. And yes, there is some CG and stuff, but I think it's, it sits well within the universe. I love it. I fucking love Dorohedoro. Easily S tier as well. Next up, Ascendance of a Bookworm. Controversial. I'm thinking B tier. I think it's good. I think it has its moments. Dude, one thing that fucking blew my mind was when Rosemine collapses to the floor. You're like, oh my God, she's dead. Next episode, didn't even address it. I mean, they addressed it briefly, like halfway through the episode. They didn't pick up from that moment, which is like, what the hell? But it's cool to see Mine become Rosemine, become a noble, get adopted by Ob Ehrenfest, by Sylvester. And all of these things, the steps that are taken as they continue to produce more books, produce more stuff for the business, right? As everything continues to grow and as she continues to grow and become part of the nobility and stuff, it's very interesting. I am definitely enjoying it. I mean, her role in the church, she's like literally top dog at that church. It's crazy. And I'm excited to see more from it. But I think that overall it's been good. I think there will be better moments throughout this season, but still I'm enjoying it. I imagine the freaking light novel is even better, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. I want to end this love game. I also dropped it. I watched the first episode of it. I didn't think it was that good. I genuinely did not think it was all that good. It was very mid. I don't even know if I would put it in the fine category for the first episode. I might even put it in a D. I thought it was mid. Did not fuck with it, in my opinion. And that's all I really have to say about it. And they had these random like CG shots, which were like, oh, yeah, it's just disappointing for real. Next up, Liar's Game, which I also dropped, though I thought it was pretty compelling. It's interesting. They said that the first game, like fans of the series said that the first game is like the slowest one, which is unfortunate because I only watched the first episode, right? So I only got the start of the first game. I was intrigued by it. I thought it was borderline good almost, right? But I think still it was fine. It was a fine start to it. I like the art style. You know, it's one of those like, I wouldn't say death games, but it's kind of like got that vibe. It was intriguing, but yeah, it just, it didn't hook me enough for me to continue watching it beyond just the first episode. Next up, we've got Wistoria. Wistoria, I think it's been great. I think it has been. It's got one less episode than everything else. We only watched 3 episodes, but the new episode was fucking wild. Prior to the new episode, the one before it, also pretty wild. And yeah, I mean, I think it's been pretty great. I think that there's a lot of action going on, which is what I would expect from the story. They're not really revealing a ton of stuff to us. You know, we had what happened to Rosti. We had what happened to Workner. And it's, yeah, the fucking town's under attack. It's pretty crazy. So for me personally, I'm calling it great. I don't know if it's as good as the other ones. In fact, it might even be down good. Nah, I think this new episode kind of like snuck it into great. You know what I mean? Prior to this, I would have put it in good. And that's how I feel about that. And the final show that we're putting here on this list is Iruma-kun. Iruma-kun, I think, has been good. I think it's been good, almost. I don't know if I want to call it great. I mean, it's really kind of building up to things, right? We're kind of getting to know Person and everything. I think from here, it's going to get much better, right? We're seeing Person have to make his decision. He's got this dilemma. Will he fight for the class? Fight for his classmates? Will he obey orders of his father? Will he obey tradition? Really interesting. I want to see how this music performance goes, the festival goes. But right now, I think it's good. And this is my tier list. This is my tier list, okay? Again, the 3 shows that are not shown at the bottom here are these 3. I haven't watched anything else during this anime season except for 100 Scenes of Awajima, which, in my opinion, I think I would put 100 Scenes of Awajima. I also dropped it. But I thought the first episode was honestly kind of good. Interesting, in my opinion. Oh, Snowball Earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did watch Snowball Earth. Oh, that one's also not here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, you're right. Snowball Earth. All right, also Snowball Earth. Snowball Earth. I forgot to put this one in here. Snowball Earth. I dropped it. It's trash. The first episode. First episode is actually bad. It is a bad first episode. Not mid, bad. Trash first episode. I didn't think it was good by any means. It almost felt like a bait and switch for what the series is supposed to be. I did not like it at all. I thought it was not good, straight up. It could get better after episode 1. I'm talking episode 1 exclusively, bad first episode. That's how I felt when I watched it. I thought the animation was shit. I thought the story, like, what the fuck was I even watching? I thought it was not good. And that's how I felt about it. That's my tier list. There we go. Thank you. So that is 30 anime. I watched 31 during this anime season because this is, again, not including 100 Scenes of Awajima, which I would probably say was a good first episode. I enjoyed it. And that is my tier list. What about you guys? How would you rank everything during this anime season so far? You know, what are the differences in my tier list and yours? How do you feel? Let me know down in the comments. If you're a One Piece fan, calm down. I'm not saying One Piece is trash. I gave that shit a 10 out of 10 on my anime list, but you're lying to yourself if you think it's been amazing through these first 4 episodes of Elbaf. You're coping hard. Fans of everything else, I'm sure that I'm sure you can understand where I'm coming from. What'd you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Oh, by the way, if you want to see just a fraction of my reactions for all these shows, I did a video with a little bit of my reaction for all these shows. You can click the link that's up here or the link that's down in the description, linking to basically me watching the first episode of a bunch of different shows during this anime season, okay? Go check that out if you're interested. Yeah, like, subscribe. Until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.